Well, if you have a pet, microchipping could be something you've considered but don't know enough about. Well, I found out just how important it really is. Each year, more than 10 million pets are lost, never to be found again. Tens of thousands of dogs were displaced and missing in Hurricane Katrina alone. Some were reunited with their owners, but many were left wandering the streets for weeks, malnourished and sick. You never know when your faithful companion might slip away from your side. But what if there was a way to give your pet a better chance they'd make it home, no matter where they end up? Well, there is, with a microchip. No one understands this better than George the cat. George ran away from his home in 1995, and recently he was turned into an animal shelter and returned to his original owner because of his microchip. And yet another success story. Luna, a Yorkie dog, was found after wandering away from her home in New York. Nearly 2 years and hundreds of miles later, Luna's microchip brought her home. I love my dog Ralphie, and I'd be devastated if anything ever happened to him. So we're here to talk to Dr. Dan to see if we can get microchipped today.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
To see you.
Good to see you. It's been a long time. Microchip is probably about the size of a basmati rice grain. It's a little mechanical chip that works by radio frequency. It's passive, meaning it's only acted upon when you have your handheld device to scan. It's a great backup system in case the tags do come off. We want to make sure we're in and
Okay.
push.
Good boy, Ralph.
That's it.
That's
Look how
it?
good he was.
Not even a little squeeze.
So I'm going to give you this today. I'm going to take one for Ralphie's file in case Ralphie's brought to us. We scan them. You say, hey, we got Ralphie. So that works very well. So I'm going to give this to you today, and this is yours.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
All right, good seeing you.
Good to
Take
see
care.
you.
Bye-bye.
Off we go. That was so much easier than we thought. Ralph barely minded. He didn't even make a peep.
Nope.
And I love Dr. Dan so much. And joining us today is Siobhan Healy from the Mayor's Alliance, along with truly one of the microchip's greatest success stories, Rhoda and Luna. So Rhoda, tell us exactly what happened with Luna.
Well, Luna was my foster dog. She had been taken from the shelter and adopted out in January of 2007 to a family in Staten Island, and disappeared shortly thereafter. We searched for her. We sent people out. We hung posters.
Devastated?
I was heartbroken because I had formed a bond. I used to get up in the morning and see that little face looking at me.
Yes, Luna.
And she just disappeared, and that was it. It was gone, and we all cried. And 2 years later, we got a call from a veterinarian in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, saying someone brought in a dog that they found.
Wow.
And scanned it, and it was our microchip.
And what was that day like?
Oh my God. The Mayor's Alliance sent their van out the next morning to pick her up, and she came out of the van like, you know, hi, I'm home.
Hey.
And it was like, you know, my heart.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. The magic of the microchip.
I know, it's important.
So Siobhan, we've done our part. We got the chip, but there's a lot more to it that sometimes people forget. So you have some tips for us.
Sure, we have 3 easy tips. One is when you microchip your animal, you have to make sure to actually register it. It's not automatic. Just because the vet or the shelter or the rescue group chips the animal, you have to make sure to contact the company and have it registered.
Okay, we did that.
Yep.
Check.
So the next step is to get the tag. There's a tag, no matter what company you use, there's a tag that goes on the collar. A lot of people will walk their dogs with just the harness and they'll leave the collar at home, or they think
always
it's...
keep your collar on.
Absolutely, always keep a tag on your collar. And then the third step is, if you do lose your animal, don't count, you know, just on the microchip. Make sure you file a report.
Right.
Here in the city, you can do it online at the Animal Care and Control website. And also, you know, contact Pet Finder, Craigslist, put up flyers, those kinds of things.
And can you just show us real quick on Ralph how this works?
Absolutely. You know, many vets and all shelters have
like going
this
through the
scanner.
grocery line.
It's like a pack of gum. There you go.
There it is. That's his number. It's so simple.
Absolutely. It corresponds to just you.
Thank you so much. And Luna, thank you too. Still to come, organic pizza. Plus, we'll catch up with Ben Aaron, who's been bouncing all around the city today.
Seriously, guys.